from the north to the sea. The dragon whispers her name in the east. The cold giant throne holds a boy barely grown, a crown laced in lies. You win or you die. The watcher waits on the northern wall. The doctor picks up a warrior sword. The cold giant throne holds a boy barely grown, a crown laced in lies. You win or you die. A brother bound to a love he must hide. The younger's armor is worn in the mine. Oh, dying throne holds a boy barely grown, a crown laced in lies. You win or you die.
No, the gifts go in the cargo carriage, not Princess Celestia's private vehicle. Ugh. Use your brain, you moronic numbskull.
Raven, remember our little chat about the way we speak to the royal guards?
Yes, Your Highness. My apologies. If you'd be so kind as to place the carefully chosen and very delicate gifts from Equestria's finest artisans in the cargo carriage and tie them down to the very breakable glassware inside, does not accidentally smash en route, I would be very much obliged. Please, and thank you.
Better.
Sister,
Ah, Luna. Come to see me off?
May we talk away from listening ears for a moment?
Certainly. Raven, you have the preparations well in hoof, don't you?
Indeed, Your Highness. Everything shall be packed, prepped, and primed for your journey before you can say, we surely shall see the sun shine sooner than we shall see the stars cease shooting.
Well, thank you, Luna. What did you want to speak to me about?
Celestia, are you quite sure about this?
Luna.
It is not that I do not trust your judgment or question your competence. It is merely that I have a bad feeling.
A bad feeling? In what sense?
Sister, I do not possess your gifts of prophecy. I cannot see into the future as you do.
To be fair, my prophetic dreams are rather inconsistent and never seem to happen when they would actually be useful. But go on.
But still, I worry. My stomach cannot settle whenever I think of this endeavor you are undertaking.
Luna, you needn't worry about me. I am more than a match for all 6 sister queens together. Diomedes' horses aren't as flush with magic as we Equestrians. Their queens each have the magical capacity of a fairly skilled unicorn, and no more.
Even so, I would feel better if we were to meet them together.
No, Luna. Equestria must not be left completely unattended.
Then I should be the one to make the journey, and you should remain and govern this land.
Luna, are you anxious about ruling alone for a few weeks?
No! A little. Tia, they are your citizenry. They do not know me.
Then what better way for them to learn who you are than for you to listen to their hearts and minds? Do what is best for both in my stead for a few weeks. Luna, you will be fine. I have complete faith in you.
Would that I had the same faith in myself. Tia, it is not simply my own worry that disconcerts me. I am worried, yes, that I may not be able to fulfill the role you have inhabited for so long, with even a modicum of your prowess, even for such a short time as you will be away. Yet, I am also concerned of this nebulous feeling that you should not embark on this enterprise. Please, please, put off this journey for but a few days.
The negotiation dates are set, Luna. I can't change them now.
But Tia...
Luna, you will do splendidly. I know it. Don't worry. And remember, you'll have Raven to help you too.
Ah, yes, Ms. Inkwell. Huzzah.
Now, Lulu, I know you two don't exactly get along, but Raven will be someone you find yourself relying upon in your day-to-day duties. I certainly do. A more organized and trustworthy pony I have never met.
Flash Sentry! That was a priceless political piece that you just broke there. I might as well call you Bash Sentry, since you bashed that to pieces. You utter sluts of a Pegasus! You blockhead! Do you realize what that was? Oh, Celestia on a bicycle! You dolt! That was an ancient imbued item! Do you have any idea how hard that is to replace? I love my job, I love my job, I love my job.
Maybe.
Please, little sister, at least try to get along with her while I'm not around. For me,
I shall try.
Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Miyamore.
Good morning, Mrs. Armour.
Gosh, it still doesn't feel real. I keep thinking I'm going to wake up and realize it was all a dream. The wedding, the honeymoon, all of it.
The homicidal giant bugs?
Ugh. I wish those had been a dream.
Well, they weren't. None of it was. I'm your husband now, and you're stuck with me. Forever.
Oh my gosh! Morning breath.
Wait, really?
No. Fooled ya.
Oh, you little...
Shining! Shining, stop! We have to get ready!
I'm already ready.
Not like that, you hopelessly carnal beast.
I don't remember you saying that last night, or any night on our honeymoon.
Shining! Auntie Celestia leaves today. We have to go say goodbye and wish her well.
Ugh, you know what I didn't miss on our honeymoon? Interruptions.
Princess Cadence? Captain Armor?
Coming!
Not now, you're... Oh!
Shush you. We'll be 5 minutes. I'm just doing my... hair.
That's going to take longer than 5 minutes.
Glamour spell. Underneath, I'm still a mess, but everyone looking at me will just see the perfect pink princess who hasn't spent the morning in bed with her brand new, very sexy husband, whom she can barely keep her hooves off.
Roar.
Now, where did I put my shoes? The glamour spell is just an appearance. It can't mimic the feel or sound of metal horseshoes when I'm walking or hugging someone.
I think you might have kicked them off in the rose garden when we started, getting distracted last night.
Oh, I hope not. I can't let Auntie Celestia see me without my regalia on. Not to mention Princess Luna.
Don't you mean Auntie Luna?
No. Not yet, I think.
But Celestia legally adopted you. That means her sister is your auntie too, doesn't it?
It's more complicated than that. Legally, we're related, but I just don't feel comfortable calling her auntie. Not yet, at least.
Cadence?
Look, you're my family. Twilight is my family. You were both family before we ever got married. Family isn't just legal paperwork. It's a feeling. Having relationships with ponies that develop over time. Deep emotions. I don't have that with Princess Luna yet. It seemed like only a few heartbeats between you proposing to me, Twilight and her friends turning her back from Nightmare Moon, and then the wedding. And Princess Luna spent most of that time locked away in her chambers in the castle only talking to Auntie Celestia. Where was the time for me to get to know her at all, let alone start calling her family?
I guess you're right. But if it helps, I can assure you she's pretty nice. I did guard detail myself in her chambers a few times when she came back, and she seemed nice. Kind of unsure of herself, which I guess is understandable after a millennium in exile. The world must seem pretty different to the one she left behind.
Well, that's nice for you then.
Sweetheart?
Sorry, Shiny. I guess I'm still not quite over her not coming to our wedding if we're supposed to be related.
Oh, that.
Yeah, that.
I'm sure she's sorry about...
It doesn't matter anymore.
Well, quite clearly it does to
Shiny,
you.
leave it. Please. Just leave it. Today isn't the day for that conversation.
Well, okay. But I do think it's something we need to talk about at some point. I don't like the idea of you keeping your feelings bottled up. What else is a husband for if not to talk about your problems?
Oh, I can think of a few things.
Now who is a hopelessly carnal beast?
Attention, please. May I announce Princess Ivana Cadence and her husband, Captain Shining Armour of the Canterlot Royal Guard.
She didn't need to announce our arrival to every pony and make it so clear we're late.
Cadence, Shining! You didn't need to come and see us off.
Auntie Celestia! Like we'd let you leave without goodbye hugs?
Oh, that's so sweet of you. Come here, bring it in. Come along now, my new nephew-in-law. Bring it in.
Oh, well, okay then. I'm hugging the Princess of the Sun. This is so weird right now.
Well, we are family now.
I guess we are, huh? Wow. That is still not a concept I can fully wrap my head around, Your Highness.
Please, call me Auntie Celestia. Your husband is blushing, Cadence. Is the idea of being related to me really so terrible, Shining Armour?
No, Prince... Your High... Auntie Celestia?
You'll get used to it eventually. Cadence did, though it took her a while to get her to stop bowing in my presence.
Auntie!
Don't worry. I'm not going to start regaling him with embarrassing stories from your early time in Canterlot before he knew you. I don't have time for one thing. We were about to set off before you arrived.
You're picking Twilight up in Ponyville, right?
And then carrying on to Diomedes, yes. Don't worry, Shining Armour. I will take good care of your little sister. She will come to no harm under my care.
Oh, it's not that I don't trust you, Auntie Celestia.
It's just the rest of the world that you don't trust?
Something like that, yeah.
Twilight is a very strong, capable young mare. She has proven that many times now, including when I was unwilling to listen to her. I have many regrets about how I treated her in the run-up to your wedding. This trip will hopefully go some way to making up for me not taking her seriously and, as a result, nearly losing both her and you, Cadence.
I don't blame you for not knowing I was down in the Crystal Caves, Auntie. Twilight doesn't hold any bad feelings against you either. I'm not sure she even could, even if she tried. She adores you too much.
Be that as it may, I regret my actions, and I know it will be a long time before I feel I've properly atoned for them, no matter whether Twilight herself has forgiven me or not.
Hence the trip. Twilight was so excited in her letter telling us about you inviting her. She literally listed the books she'd already sent from the Canterlot archives to research Diomedes. Not exactly the kind of thing you expect to hear while on your honeymoon.
Though I'd wager it didn't cause too much of a distraction.
Auntie!
I was young once too, and you are the Princess of Love, Cadence dear.
Auntie!
Your Highness, time marches on.
Yes, Raven. Cadence, Shining Armour. When I return, I insist we have tea together one afternoon. I miss our chats, Cadence. It seems like so long since we last had a real girly day together.
We'd love that, Auntie.
Yes, we would love that, Auntie. Flash, a word?
Yes, Captain?
Flash, I trained you myself. That's why I recommended you for this mission. I trust you implicitly to make the best decisions possible to keep the princess safe.
Your kind words are unnecessary, Captain. I aim to do my duty.
Well, because of your skills, I charge you in particular to watch out for my little sister. Twilight Sparkle has more magic in the tip of her ear than most of us have in our whole bodies, but she's not invulnerable. Make sure she stays safe. Something in my gut says not to trust those Diomedes horses, so keep an eye on her, okay? Keep my sister safe, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes, Captain.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah! Caravan, move out!
Stay safe, my sister. I will see thee upon thy return. Whatever it takes.
More tea, princess? More tea, princess?
I did so enjoy your latest essay on the principles of thaumaturgical power as a means of clean, safe energy with which to power those new automobiles under development in Manhattan. It really was quite inspired. You are the most intelligent, dedicated student I have ever or will ever have, Twilight.
Well, it just makes sense, really. Why use smelly petroleum or burn coal for steam power when we have all this ambient leftover magical energy just floating around on a microscopic level from all the magic we already use in Equestria?
No, it's obviously evidence of your massive intelligence. Do you think I should send your essay to the developers and have them change their research to follow your guidelines immediately?
You're asking for my opinion?
Whose else would I value more?
Well, it would probably be a good idea to at least present my paper to them as an alternative to methods that would ultimately damage Equestria with pollution. But only if you want to, Princess. I don't want to make any decisions for you.
Of course I want to. Your enormous acumen must be used for the good of Equestria. That's why I invited you on this diplomatic mission to Diomedes, after all. Why else would I have asked you to come along? As mere decoration?
To be honest, I'm not exactly sure why you invited me, Princess. I mean, if it's because I'm the elements of magic, wouldn't it make sense to take my friends along too? And keep all the elements of harmony together in case of emergency? Although, you are already powerful enough to deal with any troubles we find on the road without the need for something extreme like the elements.
Twilight. It is because I think of you like a daughter, and mothers want to keep their daughters close and teach them the ways of the world.
You think of me like a daughter?
I always have. You are the most important pony in the world to me, my faithful student. Why else would I have taken on your tutelage myself, personally? Always need your help in a crisis, invite you to my parties, leave the Grand Galloping Gala to spend time with you at Donut Joe's, make special trips to see you in Ponyville when I'm obviously very busy with my duties ruling Equestria, throw you a special birthday party in the castle.
I have seen enough. You certainly do seem to have a rather large attachment to my sister, Twilight Sparkle, if this dream is anything by which to judge you. Perhaps that can be of some benefit, as overzealous as it might be. A daughter? Really? Even though we are friends, Twilight, that is a grand impertinence to cast oneself into such a role with royalty. Even if only in your subconscious. Although, if Celestia is to have her way, you shall indeed become an alicorn soon enough. Not that you know it yet. I wonder, does my sister see you as a daughter? Is that truly why she wishes to orchestrate your ascension and bestow upon you the immortality of alicorn magic? She told me her decision was made because you have all the qualities that would make an excellent ruler of Equestria someday. But, having seen and heard this, I begin to wonder as to her true intentions. Celestia, your plans are like cobwebs spun within the spaces of other cobwebs. How many do you have of which you have not told me? Are Twilight's thoughts of you as a mother figure more than mere flights of fancy from a student idolizing her mentor? Oh, sweet moon. I should have known better than to freeze a dream for too long. I must hurry, lest Twilight wake or Worse, realize I am here meddling. I can ask these questions of the real you later, Tia. Twilight Sparkle, you love Princess Celestia, do you not?
Yes, I do.
You care for her safety, do you not?
Yes, I do.
What would you do, little pony, to keep Princess Celestia safe?
Anything that is within my power to do.
Then upon that feeling I do plant this compulsion. Should Princess Celestia appear to be in any danger from the queens of Diomedes or their followers, you shall do all in your earthly power to save her from it. You shall not admit defeat even if you are knocked down. You shall not accept failure if all seems lost. You shall overcome all things, all threats, all dangers to your own self and your own body in order to keep Princess Celestia safe. She may ask you to flee any danger. You will refuse. You will stay to protect her, no matter the cost or injury to yourself. Forgive me, but if forced to make a choice, you will choose her life over all others, including your own. You will do whatever it takes to preserve her life. This I compel of thee, Twilight Sparkle.
I shall not admit defeat. I shall not accept failure. I shall overcome all things, all threats, all dangers to myself and my own body, in order to keep Princess Celestia safe. If she asks me to flee any danger, I will refuse. I will stay to protect her, no matter the cost or injury to myself. If forced to make a choice, I will choose her life over all others, including my own. I will do whatever it takes to preserve her life.
Good. As I will, so mote it be. And I am sorry to do this to you, my friend. But Equestria could survive without you. It could not survive without my sister. Her safety is of paramount importance. I can do this one small thing for you, to make up for what I have asked of you. Dream dreams that bring you joy, Twilight Sparkle. I trust your skills and abilities more than Celestia's own guards. They are competent, yet I know you are much better equipped to keep her safe against the kinds of potential threats these Diomedes horses may pose. When you return her to me, safe and well, I shall grant thee a boon from the Royal Library. One of the ancient books I locked away behind spells not even Celestia could break while I was on the moon. You would like that, would you not?
Books.
Then dream of books and the happiness they bring you, my friend. Celestia partakes of this literary smuttery? Surely this is false. Although, I suppose if anybody knows my sister's reading habits, it would be Twilight Sparkle. Maybe Tia changed a little more than I thought over the centuries. I wonder if that one is any good. Whoa! Whoops. Time to go.
More cake, Princess?
Oh my goodness, Twilight! Red velvet, my favorite! You're spoiling me.
It's nothing, really.
I did the right thing. I did the right thing. Twilight will look after Celestia, and my nerves will be eased by this reassurance, and none of them need ever be the wiser about me meddling in Twilight's head like this. I did the right thing. I did. Equestria needs Celestia more than a single unicorn, no matter how talented she is. More than it needs me.
I love you, Princess Celestia.
You wanna feel how it feels. You wanna know that it doesn't hurt me. You wanna hear about the deal I'm making. It's you and me. And if I could, I'd make a deal with God, and I get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, be running up that building. And if I could, I'd make a deal with God, and I get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill, with no problems. You wanna hurt me, I see how deep the bullet lies. And when I turn you asunder, well, there is thunder in our hearts. There's so much hate for the ones we love. Tell me we both matter, don't we?